Hey guys, this is Om and welcome to Civil Raja, your gateway to future. So guys, in today's session, we are going to talk about a structural drawing of G+3 building. So basically, the client approached me. He had requested me to make the building plan for him, and the plan should be in such a way that there is a ground floor on which he has to open the four different shops, and then on the first floor will be we will have a residential unit. All other floors will have the same plan, okay, as the first floor. That means the first floor, second floor, and third floor will have the exact same plan. Okay, now I have already explained this plan in my previous video. If you haven't watched that video, go ahead and watch it. And to do so, you can choose two methods of either you can just go to the channel of Civil Raja, where you have to subscribe it and press the bell icon so that you can get notified. And also this will help you to just get updated with all the new videos that I am making. And if you find this video useful for you, then you can just hit the like button. And if you have some friends who may need this video, then you can share this with them. And definitely subscribe to this channel, Civil Raja. If you have any requirement where you want my help, then you can just call or WhatsApp me on this number, which is 8433248864. My services are basically I provide training for the building planning and structural design, and also if you need help with your architectural plan or structural drawing of your buildings, that means if you want me to be the building consultant of your plot, then you can approach me through the same number via WhatsApp or call. Okay, so that was about me. Now over here you can see we have already studied this plan, so I will also share the link of this by the end of this video. Then we have the dimension layout, then we have the furniture layout, and now we are going to study our pile cap layout. So in today's session I will try to cover the pile cap layout, and then I think that will be enough for today. And after that, in the next session we will cover the column and column plan and column sections. And then the column schedule will be covered, and after that we will have another video where we will study the beam layouts of different floors. And after that we can go for the slab reinforcement and staircase details. Okay, so I will just come over here, and we will start with this planning. So over here you can see I have used piles which is of dia 12 inches. So basically if you go for the northeast region, there the minimum dia of the pile is 450 as suggested by the soil test report. And in this particular plot we do not had the exact soil test report, so we just took the reference of building that was existing nearby this one. So he used the piles of 12 inches, and the previous structural engineer has suggested him. So according to the requirement of the building, I've just taken the details from that particular plot and I've used it. So it came to me that we can use 12 inches of the pile dia, and then the depth should be of 5 meter. Then it should be a double under ream pile. That means the pile will have two bulbs over there. Then the reinforcement that should be there is of six numbers of 12 dia bars. Okay, then I will just change it. This is not the 8. Okay, it should be 6 basically. So I will simply change it. Give me a moment. I will edit it. And this is not the right section over here. So this is 6 bars of 12 dia. And this is cut from the section. Okay, section of the pile at center. I will write it at. So basically at center. Okay, let's make it like this and then move it. Yeah. So this is the section of the pilot center where we have to use 6 bars of 12 dia. If you want to know the placement, then we can simply just uh, like uh, remove 2 bars from here. So for now, I will simply enter, explode this whole thing, and then I can select this one and this one. X enter. So basically, the arrangement can be changed later. That is not an issue. If I'll just do it now, then it will take a little bit of the time of yours. So I don't think that will be like wise to do over here. So I will change it. But this is the section of the pile at the center. So here the ties will be used as a 8G at 6 inches center to center. And at the ends, it will be the 8 dia bar 4 inches center to center at both the ends. So that means at the top and at the bottom. Now, for what distance? It should be at, for a distance of L by 4. So basically, we will use that much. Okay, now what is L by 4? So basically, the length of the pile is 5 meters. So let's say I'm opening the calculator over here. You can easily go ahead and calculate that 5 divided by 4. Okay, so it is 1.25 meters. So from the top uh, till the 1.25 meter, we will provide the ties at 4 inches center to center, and same we will do for the same distance at the bottom. Now in the middle portion, okay, that means 2.5 meter, we will go for 8 mm bar at 6 inches center to center. I hope that is clear to you. Now I am basically monitoring the site, so on the site there is not going to be any problem. But if you want to go for such a thing, then you should must consult any engineer, whether it can be me or anyone else. But you should always construct your home in consultance with any engineer. Now over here you can see there we have our pile cap layout. So in the pile cap you can see our I have the same pile caps all over there. Okay, and each pile cap is basically using a single pile of 12 inches dia. That means we don't have any group pile over here. Now the length of the pile cap was 2 feet 6 inches by 2 feet straight with the breadth, and the depth of the pile was 1 feet 6 inches. Okay, now the reinforcement over here is a long L is a T12 at 6 inches center to center. Okay. And this is the same reinforcement that I have to provide at the bottom along B, and in the top along L. We will provide T12, that means 12 mm dia bar at 10 inches center to center, and along B, that means along breadth, we will use the same reinforcement, that is 12 mm dia bar at 10 inches center to center. I hope you have understood how to do all these things. Then the side face reinforcement. Okay, that means the laser bars that we have to use is of 2 bars of 10 mm dia. Okay, so I hope the pile cap schedule is clearly understood by you. Now the grade of the concrete over here will be M20, and the steel over here will be Fe 500. Okay, so all the details are clearly mentioned over here. You can simply go ahead and check it out. Now this is something for a G+3 building. Now, in the G+3 building, this is the first project where I'm getting like a single pile for a 10 inch by 15 inch column. Okay, but usually I got 10 inch by 15 inch. For 10 inch by 15 inch column, I have usually got a minimum of 2 piles. Okay, but in this project, after the structural drawing, I got this result. So this is clearly coming out from the software, which is RCDC in our case. Okay, so STAAD Pro and RCDC that you can use to get all these results. I don't know whether I have uploaded that video or not, but if you want to learn the professional training, if you want to get the professional training of STAAD Pro and RCDC and how to make the drawings like this, then you can join my professional course of STAAD Pro, where we learn the structural drawing. Okay, so I have already given the details in the description. You can check it out from there. If you want to know more about it, then you can simply just go ahead and call me on 8433248864. And if you are not very much comfortable with the call, then you can simply start our conversation on the WhatsApp also. The number is same for that. If you find this video informative, then please hit the like button to this video. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, then please subscribe to Shiv Raja and press the bell icon so that you can be notified whenever we upload a new video over there. Now, over here, you can see in the drawing, we also need to mention like what should be the sizes of the pile cap. Like over here we have the 2 feet 6 inches, then we have the 2 fit in this direction. Now we have a dashed line over here which is showing the PCC work. So the PCC should be 6 inches extra around all the sides. Okay, so this is basically 3 feet 6 inches in this side and 3 feet in this side. Okay, so that means 2 feet 6 inches plus 6 inches on the left, 6 inches on the right. That makes it 3 feet 6 inches. Okay, I hope this is quite clear with you. Now over here we have to mark our property line also. Like earlier I don't used to mark the property line, but then I faced some difficulty when I had to give my results in the online field, so I started using this property line. So this is very useful when you have to go for the marking of the pile caps or any other thing like the columns or the beams. So the property line will help you a great deal when you are working on the site also. Okay, so you can see the property line I have marked clearly, and I have provided the distances via the center line. So you can see we have a center line diagram over here, and this is giving us all the distances in between the columns or in between the center of the piles. Then you can also see that we had to mark the distance from the property line also, so that we can have the exact idea of where we have to pick our center line. Okay, so that is one more thing that you should know, and the distances are marked in both the directions. Now there is another way of marking the distances. One is this one that you can clearly see over here. The another way of marking distances I will just show you. So basically we have to mark it like this. uh, we have to mark the distances from A to B. Okay, which is our first step. That is not anything. Then we have to go for B to C, sorry, A to C. Then we have to go for A to D. Then we will go for the next one, that is A to E. So this is much better way of marking the distances, because in this one you will find a lot more accuracy than the previous one. But since in Patna we do not practice this, so I haven't marked it like this earlier. Okay, so you can see I have given the distances as A to B, and then B to C, C to D, and D to E. Okay, so I hope this is quite clear with you. Now we have another distance over here. Okay, so let's say there is a marking of 2.5 inches, 2.5 inches. Yeah, right. So 2.5 inches. So what is basically this 2.5 inches? This is the flush that we have to show for this particular center line. Okay, so over here you can see these are exact center of this pile cap, but over here we have something flushed in this direction. Okay, so just to show the flush, we have to mark the distances like this. Okay, so I will just mark the distance for this one also. So this is 2.5 inches flushed over here, so that we can have a clear idea of how it is flushed. Okay, now you can see this is flushed in this direction, so I will just mark it like this, or I will simply copy this and place it over here just for the markings. Then I will shift it in this direction. Okay, so this is a better way of marking, so this will help you while working on the site. Now I will simply match the properties. So let's see what is the height of this text. Okay, and then we will just change the height to that one. Okay, now I will move it over here. So I have done, I think, all these things in the column itself. In the column, it is clearly flushed in the right manner. But in this drawing, I don't think it was completed yet. Okay, so that's not an issue. I have done it now. Now I will just copy it from here, and then I will place it here. Let's see how this one is flushed. So this one is flushed in this direction. So I will pick this one and I will keep it here. Then I will drag it down. Okay, I hope everything is clear to you. So This is going to help me, like this is completely in the center, but here we have to mark some flushes. So we have to like show in which direction it has been flushed, so and by what distance. So this is flushed by 2.5 inches. So if you will just see the marking over here, so basically this column is 2.5 inches to the right of the center line and 7.5 inches to the left of the center line. Okay, now you can just use match property just to keep things smaller. Okay, so that you can have a better accuracy of things. Okay, I hope this is clear with you. Now, what is this distance? Okay, this is 49 feet and this is like messing with my another line. So I will just shift it a little bit above. Okay, now I will just keep this marking of 49 feet over here. So now this is a more clear drawing than the previous appearance of the same. Okay, I hope it is clear with you. You have already learned the necessary aspects of the pile drawing. Okay, now I think that will be enough for today's session, and after that we will start with the or you can say continue with the column layout in the next session. Till then, if you have any kind of question, you can simply write that into the comment section. If you want to join a professional training, then you can join it by calling on this number. If you want me to help you with the building consultancy, if you want me to make your building plan or design your building, okay, so you can simply approach me. The number is same for everything, and this number you will also find in the description. So I will wait for your call. Until then, take care and stay tuned with Civil Raja. Thank you, guys.